What is up, what is up? For some reason it kept fucking cutting the fucking, what do you call it? Or stopping it instantly as soon as I hit start. Or as soon as I hit start. I want to do a new Minecraft world. One completely fresh, full of new ideas, kind of bullshit, yada yada. This fucking bitch need to fucking load. That's what sucks about Microsoft. Y'all fucking servers are garbage. Like, come on, I had never witnessed such a slow fucking Minecraft ever until Microsoft bought Mojang. Or, I'm assuming they bought Mojang, that's how it worked. All I know is Microsoft owns Minecraft now. And I'll tell you what, you guys have done some good shit, but y'all fucking servers are garbage. Like, come on now. I don't know what you did to fuck with all the servers, but I gotta stop and wait for stupid shit like this every fucking time I start a world. And like, my cursor ain't even fucking moving anymore. Fucking hate Microsoft. Top it off, they're fucking unloyal to their customers and so much other shit. But like, how are you supposed to enjoy fucking when Microsoft bought Minecraft, I stopped enjoying Minecraft on the real. And it's mostly because of Microsoft. Like, look at that shit. I'm already on the underside of that fucking block, and it's still, my cursor isn't moving. It's still like right over there somewhere. Probably more like right there. Like, come the fuck on. I'll make it all the way back over here. Like, and how long does it fucking take to save? Like, oh my fucking god. You've been saving for like 5 minutes now. Now I'm going back. Oh, now you want to fucking load in. I was already fucking heading back. Ugh. Now, this has just become a video of me fucking rambling. By the way, for whatever reason, I can't get this bitch to fucking sprint. I gotta check the settings real quick. 'Cause she ain't sprinting, and I'm questioning that. There's no double click forward, and there's no tapping L3. And this shit, the settings takes forever. Instead of being one click away, it's like they gotta access a whole nother fucking server. You don't gotta do that shit. You guys have made Minecraft so fucking complex. I just spent 10 minutes trying to figure out how to turn my fucking hand on so that I could see them bitches. And I could see the fucking map and shit. But y'all bitches want to make shit so complicated. It's fucking Minecraft. It's building with blocks. Like, fuck. Don't make the fucking menu harder than the actual game. I'm here to play a fucking game, not spend 10 minutes going through a fucking menu. Okay, what was I looking for now? That took so long I completely forgot. Ooh, oh, okay. No, that would probably be in wireless controller. Jump, fly, drop, attack. Toggle perspective, sneak, fly down, sprint. It says down on L3. Which is what it should be. But why ain't she fucking sprinting? Yeah, I don't know why. Let's test this shit out on land. Wait. You gotta be shitting me. Mojang took the super flight away or whatever? 'Cause I'm sprinting. See, here's walking. Here's sprinting. You can obviously tell 'cause your perspective fucking changes. What the fuck are you guys thinking? Wait, okay. That feels like sprinting. But now I can't fly upwards. You're saying I have to hit X to go upward? I haven't played this in such a fucking long time, but I'm pretty sure things were not this stupid. When fucking Minecraft first fucking was bought by them. I don't know if it was before or after the aquatic update that they promised for so long, but like before everything was all Gucci, my best world got corrupted by the aquatic update. My best survival world ever. I will never see that bitch again. It didn't back up because I was on PS3. PS3 players didn't give a fuck about the aquatic update, and you guys still fucking gave it to us. And half of us got corrupted worlds. And that was the worst ever because it was happening to my friends left and right, and I continued to play on that fucking world knowing that it was a chance that it could happen to me. And it did. So, that fucking sucks. And look at this. I'm fucking, like, fucking frozen again. Fucking there we go. You bitches are getting on my fucking last nerve kind of thing. Like, I want to do this, like, a cool, legit ass fucking kingdom and shit. Who knows how long it'll take me. Whatever. But I want to do one. I haven't tried attempting one since the aquatic update on PS3 came out, which has been over a year now, because I've had my PlayStation for a little over a year. And you guys have pretty much broken me when it came to Minecraft. I stopped building impressive shit in my worlds because I had just given up that anything was gonna, you know, not come out good, because most of the shit I build comes out good. Not to sound cocky, but any of my good shit, like if I go over the top in my own world, was just not gonna last. And they never have. I'll say that. I've had most of my top worlds become corrupted. On PC it's a little different. I don't know if the Xbox players have the same issues. By the way, look at that shit, still hasn't fucking loaded. By now I would have been able to continue sweeping the map. But one problem after another when it comes to, and because I didn't have PlayStation Plus back then, stuff didn't back up onto online. And Minecraft doesn't back up online for me now anyways. And it hasn't in like half a year. I've been without PlayStation Plus for like 2 months now. But Minecraft hasn't backed up online for me in at least a year. So anything that's backed up online is fucking old as fuck anyways. So if I had done improvements to my survival world, what you would see backed up online is probably my original, what it was at when I transferred it over. And see, I gotta go back and do this shit. Because why? Fucking shit ain't generating. Their servers are so fucking slow. Like, we're running off of a Microsoft server right now. More than likely. Like, you couldn't leave Mojang's servers alone. It's not like the textures are super fucking complex and detailed. Look at this. Well, actually, water might affect it differently, having this much water, but I don't think even in an all-water world back on PS3, shit took this fucking long. Now I gotta go back, collect this motherfucking square over here. I keep forgetting I gotta hit X. See all these fucking forests? Fucking hate forests. I do. I mean, they're good on survival, but who really... If you live way the fuck over there and need dark oak, you're cutting down like 20 of them bitches and then transplanting the saplings way the fuck over by your house. You don't need a forest that fucking big to begin with. This kind of shit I can deal with. This is actually harder to get rid of than that. That shit you can burn to the ground. And yes, it is nice burning that shit to the ground. But this kind of shit you have to go individually to each tree and get rid of every piece of wood. Or you burn it down to the ground. But then you still gotta do cleanup when you burn shit down to the ground. Cleanup takes forever. Oh my god. Anyone who's a PC player and has had to do forestry cleanup is annoying. You're going around deleting random floating blocks and shit. Shit that the fire didn't transfer to. Which makes no fucking sense because everything's connected. Yeah, fucking forest burns down and the whole tree has been touched. It's not just a portion of the tree. A whole fucking tree is touched by that shit. Okay, I'm gonna continue gathering as far over as I can in this direction. But this shit is fucking annoying. Like, you need to fucking load. Because gathering the map is time consuming and annoying and everyone hates it anyways. And now it seems like sprinting is a lot fucking slower than it used to be. And why that is? Oh, it's definitely slower. Who knows? You have to ask Microsoft for that, or Mojang. Whatever they want to call themselves. I hate Microsoft either way. My first Xbox was a piece of shit. It was. It practically came with Red Ring of Death. So 80%, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why the Xbox 360s came with Red Ring of Death. Because 80% of their chips were defective. 80%. That's high enough to make most companies want to switch to a better fucking thing. Like, you don't fucking have 80% failures and think that product is okay or good or amazing or the next big thing, which Microsoft should be striving for as a gaming and technology company altogether. You should be striving for the next big thing. But 80% of their consoles became defective straight out of the line. Why? My guess is because they went and took Sony's technology and Mac's, two of their rivals, put them into one processor, and fucking thought that was gonna work. See, Sony was still working on the PS3, and their chip, their processing chip, I believe it was the processing chip, was incomplete. And the rights to it were supposed to be, it was patented under Sony, and then the rights were going to be sold, access to it was going to be sold off after the chip was complete, and they had started, you know, making PlayStations and selling them. But the company they had hired to make the parts had already started selling off parts of the chip. Not a whole chip, because the whole chip, like, they found a loophole in the contract. The parts are not included as a whole. So they started selling off parts to who? Microsoft. Microsoft, I heard, went and bought like several million Macs or some shit like that. And fucking, probably wasn't several million, it was probably more like a few thousand. Took stuff from them and combined them with the fucking chip that they had bought from Sony's, how do I go down? Okay. Sony's, partner company that was making them or whatever. And so this is how they came out so fucking flawed. Because you took two companies' technology, mashed them together using your company's technology, and you expected them to work good together. Now, the only time that thing works good together is one, you get together with all three companies and decide on making something amazing together. This is how Sony came to create the PlayStation, because they got together with the maker and someone who is famous for their games, the person who created Mario, helped them create stuff like their fucking controller design, which is still the overall controller design today. And Xbox has gone through 3 controllers now. And 3 systems, but I mean, the controller got slightly bigger with each system that came out. Or actually, no, I think PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 had the same size. The reason that PS4 got bigger was the giant fucking sensor pad in the center, which, in all honesty, I never used that thing but anything for like bringing up a map or something. So I don't know why it's so big, but it's just used for bringing up maps and shit, really. I guess where I start shall be here. I'm not gonna start on anything amazing. I think a docking area might be cool. I don't think I want it extremely detailed. Now, there's extremely detailed, which is actually unrealistic. I mean, some things are extremely detailed, but for the time period, there's extremely detailed, realistic, and then there's other things that are just realistic. Like, there would have been nothing fancy about most shipyards or docks or anything like that. Maybe a church would be extremely fancy. Places of power would be extremely fancy and shit like that. So for a dockyard, I think I'll start by grabbing... What the fuck is this? The fuck is decorative stone? That just looks like a stone brick. Cobblestone. Wait, is there... Okay. I don't really know what's going on, honestly. Okay, there we go. Now this is old school as fuck. The first Minecraft had a panel just like this. And you scrolled all the way through it. When I started playing Minecraft, it was just like that. That's how old it... That's how... I guess you could say that's both how old I am and how long I've been playing. So, stone brick. Damn it. I'm trying to get the original fucking layout that was here. Just go search? Okay, just go search, okay. But I also want to see... What's this? So is that what you're calling it instead of fucking... The fuck is that called with the bug in it? Infested stone brick. See, that's something unnecessary. What is this? A white shulker box? Okay, holy fuck, what? Do they really need this many colors of shulker boxes? It's fucking a storage box. What's new here? Besides all these, I think, that's new, and that's new. They still got basic ass pistons. Should be colored by now. That's for sure. Okay, let's go with, oh, that's not wood. There we go. What is that? Soul sand? What is that? Dead tube coral? Okay. So, infested. I know I'm gonna end up building something with that at some point by accident. Of course. No one really wants to do that with fucking bugs and that shit. Okay, so... Excuse me. There's nothing really new as far as building materials. The fuck is that? Honeycomb block, shroom light, carpeting. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll start with basics. Let's see. You know what? Instead of starting with a full-out harbor, I don't know if I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Rogue lately, and it's got a really cool like a base of operations kind of build. Okay, I was making sure it's not doing that funky shit. Base of operations kind of build. Wait, do I have fire spreads on right now? Let me see real quick. Settings. Because I won't be using wood for a bit. But I do need to check out the fire spreads. And I need to see if I can burn down these fucking trees while I build. If this shit would fucking hurry up. See, that's another issue with this game. I don't know how people make it through this game. I mean, I've played hours without going through the fucking settings and shit, but when you get back into it, you check out your settings pretty frequently. Or at least I do, because prior me may have changed things, and I know I fucked with TNT on and off already. So there's that too. Fire spreads, there we go. Now I need... Fuck, this is gonna be difficult to get used to. Normally it would be somewhere with this shit. Oh, there it is. Oops. What? Why aren't you lighting on fire? Either I'm experiencing some lag, I am experiencing some lag. It's Fire spread better not be any different than it used to back in the day, because I swear if I light grass on fire, like intentionally, that grass just lit on fire. That's... I want trees to fucking burn down, not fucking... Oh crap. So I guess grass can burn now? That's not... That does not help people. That's another thing, like, that's bullshit. Like, come on, I did not click that many times to set that big ass blaze. I don't like this whole fucking, like, I'm walking on ice the whole fucking time. I'm sure that's something I can get used to, like, extra quick, but that's the kind of shit that also gets annoying. Like, how'd I get lit on fire way the fuck out here? Okay. So the drag rate's still pretty good. Is it good in the water, though? Always had, like, minor delay in the water. Oh, shit. That's keeping up like a motherfucker. Okay. I'm gonna drag you back to here. Now, one thing that would be cool to do some sewer system work. Okay. The fuck? Going up and down still has major fucking delay in the water. Like, look at that shit. Going up and down is faster than going side by side, by the way, in case you guys don't know that. Going back and forth. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Stop moving so fucking fast. By the way, you always connect shit like this directly to the fucking bottom, because otherwise you wouldn't have that kind of look. It would go, the wall would go all the way down. It's not gonna fucking sit on top of dirt. It's gonna go down into the fucking dirt. Which can be a common mistake. I've seen people do it many times, and I have too, while being lazy as fuck. But it's lazy as fuck. I guess it's actually faster to go side by side now. I mean, you kinda keep speeding up. I think I would like to do some kind of fucking sewage system type thing. Especially now that fence gate can be, yeah, you can close it up in the water and shit. And half slabs and shit, that too. That makes things a lot more interesting. I know this wall probably seems pretty tall for a docking area, but in reality, a fucking ship, like, ships are fucking massive. If you went to an actual dock and stared down, you know, at the water level, you probably got like 10-15 foot drop just to get down to the water. Wow, I was going too fast. Okay, come on. You guys need to keep pace. can't keep pace, then I'm gonna have issues. I like to speed build, but this is gonna take some time. They fucked with the settings again. I always hate when they fucking go through the settings and revamp shit. Okay. Damn, this is gonna be deep. I understand why they would make going side by side fast as fuck, but I mean, I guess I could consider myself a pro builder, but I'm not amazing. It's more for all the techniques I've learned and the speed building techniques I do and shit like that. Like even in survival, I build as efficiently as possible. Pre-mapping layouts in my head and shit like that is just an easier way to do things. And a lot of my buildings are based off of preset sections, so that I'll know exactly how this section's going to be. A lot of people's buildings, I'm assuming, are like that. If you build castles and shit like that, you pretty much have the same style of type of shit that you do. If you're like a fucking YouTuber, like Jaracraft for instance, most of his stuff is themed after World of Warcraft type stuff. That's like his thing. But then he's got basic castle building, and there's also World of Warcraft, basic castle building. He does some modern stuff too. I think I've even seen him do like a dragon once and shit, and fucking, he does some pretty amazing stuff. Jaracraft, you guys should check that shit out. Dude's got some mad skills. Like way ahead of me mad skills. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this shit over here. It does not have to go all the way over, because it is going to be a personal dock kind of thing. So let's go ahead and bring it over, and normally I would do like that is so fucking stupid. Look at how fucking tall that shit is. I can do that fucking whole length in like 5 seconds going up and down, but Mojang want to fuck with the settings. So now I gotta go back and forth, up and down, instead of like the 5 rows that bridge that gap or whatever. I gotta do like 30 fucking rows. 30 fucking rows is different than 10 rows this way, because like that could be like 40-50 blocks tall. So 50 rows back and forth is a lot longer than doing 30 rows. But who knows? Microsoft is not Minecraft players. Whoever designed the fucking all the new shit in Microsoft. You guys are not Minecraft players, and it shows. Because the way they set up everything does not help building at all. And I know I keep bitching about Microsoft, but that's how much I hate them. Wait. Eesh. Shit. I didn't give that no thought before I kept doing that. Oh shit. Okay, I still got room for one. Errors do occur. Too fucking quick. The fuck out the way, fish. Do you want to be trapped in there? Apparently so. Get the fuck out the way, bitch. Nowadays, most docks are floating, but back then they would have either been on stilts or all the way to the ground fucking, how would you call that? All the way to the ground, like solid. Look how slow that shit is. I'm getting some kind of weird pain in my side. Okay. And so really that dock, you gotta figure, probably best if you have a lower section out here. No, that's not low enough. One block high, low enough. Lower section out here. Then a section that's higher up. Okay. And the reason I'm doing this part too is because the dock's gonna go out so fucking far. That made it sound like I was meaning like a super long, super wide kind of dock. No, I just meant like it's gonna go out so far. I don't really like the speed. I mean, being a speed builder, if I really wanted to build that much quicker, I would have used a potion of swiftness ×5 kind of thing. But now it's just like the fuck, I clicked once. Deletes 3 fucking things. I probably should actually make this go out further. Something like this. Let me fill this in real quick. Do a staircase. After that, just to see if I'm okay with my design before I do it. I mean, I've seen it in Assassin's Creed Rogue, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna be like completely happy with it here. Shit, I just realized that I gotta go from the ground up. 3. Oh, I went to 4. Okay. I guess that looks okay. Maybe. Oh, really, bitch? I know what the fuck I'm aiming at. Sensitivity is way fucking sensitive in this shit. Ah, oh, there we go. Fuck! Yeah, I guess I like that better. That looks better to me. The staircase is like a little steeper than I wanted. I don't want to use half slabs, to be honest. I don't really need it so that someone could go under there either. Whew, shit. Don't start getting tired already, man. Okay. That's how you do a little bit of damage to the fucking stone to give it some depth and shit. Staircases work. You could even, cause the interior there's gonna be nothing in there. If you wanted to, take it and just go over it like this. Okay. And give it slightly more depth. Like. Okay. See, that's even deeper there. Or let's see. There we go. Nice. See, and you do stuff like that. Cracked stone helps too. But really, when it comes down to it, if you get way back here, cracked stone looks like a different texture altogether and shit like that. Mossy helps for a lot of water damage and shit. And same goes for wood. If you do that shit like right here. Fuck you, bitch. See, wood damage goes it goes a long way. And like, you could even just put a little section like that. has to be separated. Or you could do, let's go it the other way. And then something like that. And now you have that. And those type of features go a long way. You do the whole build like that, you could do shit like that in the floor too. So that's not just something that just works, like, you know, it's not just for the wall only. That kind of shit works on the floor too. Half slabs are pretty good too. If you want to build a big one like this, use half slabs and shit, and fucking staircases, and fucking third wall that bitch too, like that. Is it bad that I'm already over Minecraft? Is it because I spent countless hours? I don't know. See, that's where I feel like players like me, and then there's players like Jarecraft who play on PC with World Edit and shit like that differ. Cause I don't think if I had World Edit, I could have countless numbers of shit. Like building a castle for me would probably take, instead of months, I could probably span it into a few weeks. Copying and pasting, preset building designs, which Jarecraft has shit tons of, from ships. I could save a whole entire ship and place it in another world later on, kind of thing. And that type of shit is where things are different. You know, it's just so fucking much. You only have to build half the ship, too, and then you copy, reverse, and paste, or whatever, however that works. I don't know, actually. I don't think it would work that way, now that I think about that. But yeah, a lot of the things, when they're perfectly symmetrical, oh, you could just copy and paste. Yeah, it doesn't work like that on console. Sadly, we still don't have World Edit. How is that even possible? How is it possible that console doesn't have a World Edit fucking thing? Like, just make it a fucking, like a mod for Minecraft kind of thing. Not like a mod, but like a DLC kind of thing. I am over this though. I'm gonna save. I know what I was doing. Come back to it later on. I didn't get far at all. Like, I've played for hours on end before. Like, I've played probably at most like 16, 17 hours straight. Building. Just fucking building. Well,